So if you watched the video I put out a few days ago on Wednesday, this is a continuation of that live training that I posted. So again, this is just a separate clip from that training. In this video, what we're going over is pretty much how to show up confidently in your interviews, how to perform well on a remote sales interview. So I'm gonna leave this clip for you guys to watch it. Again, this is from one of our free Q&As that we do every single Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Feel free to click the link in the description and jump on if you enjoy the call and want to be a part of it and ask me some questions.
So, um, I have a question. I
Mm-hmm.
have a ton of experience as a setter. I've worked with VShred and all of that. But I found out that um, the last interview I had, I was just in my head and I wasn't confident enough, right, to convince the hiring manager that I was the best option and all of that. And um, I do not know why, but I have another interview tomorrow, and I'm worried that, I hope I'm going to be able to be in my best state for that interview and all of that. So, how do you recommend that I handle that?
Well, do you think you're the best?
Yes, I do. I can do the job.
Are you sure?
Yes, totally.
Because you just need to lean on that. Like if you truly believe that you're providing a great service, you just need to rest in that. And you know what I mean? Have
Mhm.
you ever done an interview mock?
Not yet.
Why do you do, have you done sales mocks like role plays?
Right, I have.
Why do you do that?
Um, just to prepare myself for eventualities when I jump on the call.
So people understand this, and this is not just you. It's like people understand that doing sales role plays helps them prepare for the sales call and helps them get confident, helps them get smooth, helps them get, and makes it easy. But then they don't do the same thing with the interview, and then they wonder why they don't perform. It's like if you want to get good at the interview, then treat the interviews like as a closer. You're a contractor. You're pretty much an entrepreneur. The interview is you selling your sales service to a business owner. Those are sales calls. Those are sales calls. And you're going in blind without any practice. So of course you're nervous. Of course you don't feel confident. Imagine if you just hopped on a sales call and you've never done a role play in your life, you never practiced. You'd feel the same way. So you want to get confident, same way you got confident with your setting ability, your ability to do triage calls, is the same way you're going to get confident with your interviews. Rep it out, role play it, understand how you're to answer certain interview questions. So that way you come across confidence comes from competence, right? And it comes from having said or done it before. Not many people say things for the first time perfect and confidently. You know what I mean? Like imagine if I gave you
Yeah.
a pitch right now and I said, all right, I want you to say this pitch right now confidently, perfectly, and I'll judge you based off of how you pitch, whether you get the role or not. Obviously, you're not going to nail it. Almost nobody would. But that's how you're trying to pitch yourself. And what people do is instead of like repping out and role playing the interview process so that they get confident and then they go crush their first or second or third interview, they just go and do like 20 interviews, bomb them all, and then get confident because they like let the actual interviews be their role plays, right? So you don't have to do that. You don't have to. That's like playing a sport and never going to practice and just playing a bunch of games till you get good. It's like you could just do 30 interviews between now and next week. And guess what? Your first or your next interview, you're going to crush it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
Right.
that's
I
what I would
totally
do.
do that.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Don't
I
expect
totally do
yourself to
that.
just be confident just off the blue. How many interviews have you, how many high ticket sales interviews have you done total in your life?
Three.
Why would you expect to crush them? Have you ever done three of anything and been great at it? It's like, have any of us done something three times and that third time or second time we just smashed it? Probably not many things, if any. So interviews are the same, dude. Find a partner. I mean, nobody talks about like interview mocks, but it makes such a big difference. Find someone, partner with them. If they don't want to do interviews, that's fine. Be their prospect. If they want to role play as a setter or closer, be their prospect, and then have them be your interviewer. Go from there.
All right, totally makes sense. I'll do that.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
I mean, Miguel, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How many interviews have you done in the last like few weeks total?
I want to say, including the pipeline ones, like close to 15. But I was gonna say, I was gonna comment actually, that yeah, I followed your advice with the role plays. That helps so much, especially with all the content that you have out there with how to answer specific questions. Um, and yeah, I practice, and now when I show up to the interviews, I could see the people who haven't. You could tell the people who aren't prepared, and you stand out immediately. So definitely follow Ty's advice on that one.
Mm, Good to know what I'm saying isn't crazy talk. It's like, dude, I mean, and you're getting a bunch of second rounds. You've gotten offers for jobs. It's like, because people are like, oh, this guy is so confident. This guy is so kind of, it's like, dude, you just practiced it. You just
For
practiced it,
sure.
you know? Because like I used to work at Closers IO, with Cole Gordon and them. I used to work there, and the recruiting team. I remember when I implemented interview mocks over there, and the recruiting team used to ask me like, "Well, your reps come in so prepared for the interview. Like, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm making them practice it." Like they're practicing the actual interview. Nobody was doing it. They're doing 100 mock calls and then bombing their first 10 interviews, and then being like, "Oh, I
Right.
can't get an offer. What did I practice all this sales for?" It's
Yeah, I know.
like,
I'm
you
interviewing again
know,
tomorrow.
yeah, dude, just tonight practice. Even just practicing by yourself. Like, how much times did you take your sales script and just look at it and just like practice it in your head and practice it out loud? Like, we all do that when it comes to sales. So yeah, dude, just do it with the interview. Do the interview. I have a free video on how to answer interview questions. It's in Classroom. It's
Yeah, I've
completely
seen that.
free.
I've seen that.
Anyone can watch it. So drop it right here.
Where'd you say that was? That was in
You know?
classroom or okay, thanks.
It's in school. It's in school in the classroom under Rep Select IO. I dropped them in the chat. Dropped them in the chat. Just click that.
Yeah, just
Um,
did. Thank you.
and then how to create a 1 minute video, how to answer interview questions. It's all there, completely free. Take a look, do it. It works.
And Ty, would you be open to looking at my 1 minute video?
Yeah, let's do it.